Picking a Claude plan takes 2 minutes. Picking the wrong one either wastes your money every month or worse, puts your client data somewhere it should not be. I'm Stacey from Squaredmap, and by the end of this video, you'll have the right plan for your business, signed up, and Claude sitting on your desktop. Let's get into it. Claude has 5 plans: Free, Pro, Max, Team, and Enterprise. Here's the good news. For most Irish businesses, the decision is already made, and it's Team. Free is a genuine way to have a look, but the daily limits hit fast the moment you do real work. An enterprise, if you're big enough to need it, you've got an IT department to handle it. So let me show you why Team is the default for a business, and the narrow case where Pro makes sense instead. If you're running a business, Team is the plan built for you, and here's the line that matters most. On Team, Anthropic does not train its models on your content. That's the default, not a setting you have to go hunting for. Now, our rule at Squaredmap, and I'd make it yours, the moment client information goes into Claude, a name, an email address, a phone number, anything that identifies a person, you should be on Team. GDPR doesn't name plans, but that no training default plus admin control over who has access is what you want underneath you when personal data is in play. And be honest with yourself, if you're using Claude for real work, client details will end up in there. Team starts at 5 seats, €18 a seat per month billed annually, or about 21 monthly. One bill, single sign-on, and if one of you is a power user, mix in a premium seat at €90. You don't upgrade everyone, just the one who needs it. So where does Pro fit? Pro is for one situation. You're solo, and you're keeping client personal data out of your chats. Drafting, research, summarizing your own documents, brilliant. It's €18 a month, or 15 if you pay the year up front, and you get serious daily usage. Unlimited projects, research, and tools like Claude Code and Cowork. But the moment your business grows past just you, or client details start creeping into your conversations, move to Team. One heads up, Team is a separate account, so your old chats don't transfer. If you think you'll end up there, start there. Quick word on Max. It starts at €90 a month and solves exactly one problem. You're using Claude for hours every day, and Pro keeps telling you to slow down. It's 5 times Pro's usage. It is not a business plan, it's a personal plan with a bigger engine, so the same client data rule applies. When Pro feels tight and it's still just you, that's Max. Otherwise, Team. 3 things to keep in mind, whatever you choose. GDPR. Share only the personal data you actually need, and tell people when AI is involved in something they receive. The EU AI Act. Keep a human in charge of decisions, and be honest that AI helped. And if you work with patients, listen closely. Health data is special category data under GDPR. Never put patient identifiable information into a personal Claude account. If your practice is using Claude around patient work, Team is your floor, and truly regulated workflows belong on enterprise, where controls like customer retention live. Anonymize wherever you can, and talk to your data protection advisor before any patient data goes near any AI tool. That's not me covering myself, that's just how you'd want your own data handled. One setting before you do anything else. On the personal plans, Free, Pro, and Max, Anthropic may use your chats to improve its models unless you say otherwise. So if you do go personal, the first thing you do after signing up, open settings, go to privacy, and switch off model training. 2 clicks. Do it before your first real conversation, not after. On Team, you get that protection by default. One more reason, it's the business answer. Right, let's get you in. Go to claude.ai in your browser. Setting up Team, use your work email, pick the Team plan, and add your seats. Prices are in euro for Ireland. Just remember VAT gets added. Then get the desktop app, because that's where the good stuff like Cowork lives. Go to claude.com/download. On Windows, run the installer and pin it to your taskbar. On a Mac, open the file and drag Claude into applications. Sign in, and you're set. So, running a business or any client information in your chats, Team. Truly solo and keeping personal data out, Pro. And Max only when Pro's limits genuinely slow you down. If this helped, subscribe. There's a full setup series coming. And tell me in the comments, which plan did you pick? See you in the next one. And in the spirit of what we just covered, this video was made with AI, my voice included, reviewed and approved by me. That's the EU AI Act in action.